Capuchin lore. At least what I think. Chapter 1. DAVE. The story begins in 1987. Michael Williams was a Capuchin Laboratories employee. He worked on the first floor of the lab. He ran to the door to try to get out, but it was already closing. He didn't make it. His arm got caught. A year later, the lab workers found his body. The Capuchin Laboratory founder was not happy about this. He had to hide the evidence. So he decided to make monsters named after RGB. One of them was Michael Williams. The other two were other employees that got murdered by Dave the Monster himself. They had to keep quiet about this. Chapter 2. RGB. The founder needed to make something to keep the monsters in watch, so he made Thumpy, an animatronic creature that watches over the monsters. A week later, Thumpy was taken control by RGB. Thumpy started killing employees. The founder needed more money, so he decided to try to make living things without a heart or organs. It worked. Now he needed a place to store them. He made a portal with batteries that got scattered, and a watch that made it so you could see. Chapter 4. The Tall Creature. Watch this tape to make more sense of what I will say.
Hello. You may recognize me as the most recently hired biologist at Capuchin Laboratories. As of today, December 3rd, 1998, I hereby resign this role. All previous logs about the extremely tall creature we've been experimenting with for around the last 4 months now shall be burned with the rest of the creature itself. The horrors you have all created, the nightmares given, the demons made. It's horrifying, and the hundreds killed is disgusting, and I could go on and on to the authorities about this. But in all honesty, I have nothing left. As you all know, once approved to work here, you are forced to cut contact with friends and loved ones. But I had it all. I had a wife, 2 beautiful children. My whole family thinks I'm dead because I cared about this stupid job more than any other thing in the world, even over my family. They may be criminals, but it doesn't seem fair to torture someone over a crime that could easily be turned into jail time. You turn them into things with legs, or whatever they're called, or figure out how to keep someone alive without a heart, stomach, or lungs. What's the purpose of this? For science is the most cliched thing ever. It doesn't matter. This is my farewell in hopes that you all rot in hell for your own creations, you sick fucks!
The founder made a tall monster with no brain, with no heart, and no organs. The newest Capuchin Laboratory employee killed himself before killing the creature. They used his body to make the creature have eyes. It had a giant battery on its head with a light. Capuchin Labs was shut down later in 2007. We don't know much more about Capuchin Laboratory. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe.